Graphing linear equations. Find the solution of the equation y plus x equals 3. Well, we can try several different cases. So for example, if x equals 2, what is y? Gives a solution as an ordered pair. A few more examples. Question, comma 4. In this case, we would be missing the x value. We know the y value is 4. Another case scenario. If 6, comma question. Well, that means in this case, we know the x value is 6, and we don't know the y value. And we can also try graphing results. Let's get started. Okay, let's just quickly copy down our expressions. Y plus x equals 3. And for the first case scenario, it states that the x value is 2. So let's replace the x value with a 2. Therefore, we're now solving for y. We're trying to find the y value. Okay, that means we gotta get rid of the 2. Since it's a positive, we subtract. And we subtract to both sides of the equal sign. This gives us 2 minus 2 will cancel out. And 3 minus 2 will give us y equals 1. Okay, let's write as a coordinate. Meaning a set of parentheses with a comma in the middle. Okay, our x value, keep in mind, is the first value that goes in our coordinates. X is always first. That's the 2. And our y value that resulted from it, from plugging it in, y is 1. Let's try one more. 4 plus x equals 3. Once again, we're just using the same equation as stated at the top, which is y plus x equals 3. But we replace the y value, in this case, with the 4. Okay, so now let's solve for x in this case. Notice that 4 is a positive number, not because of the positive that's after the 4, but the positive we don't typically show at the beginning of the expression. So let's get rid of the 4 by subtracting it. So minus 4 on both sides of the equal sign. 1 underneath the 4, 1 underneath the 3. Okay, so 4 minus 4, we can cancel that out. And 3 minus 4 will give us a 1. Well, negative 1. And let me not forget to cancel it out. Writing as a coordinate pair once again. Okay, our x value in this case, we got a negative 1. And the y value that we use to substitute is 4. So negative 1, comma 4. Once again, keep in mind, the x value always comes first in the coordinate. Let's try for y plus 6 equals 3. Okay, that means we're going to get rid of the 6 by subtraction. So minus 6 on both sides. 6 minus 6 cancels out. And 3 minus 6 gives us, well, you get the idea, minus 3. 6 comma negative 3 is our answer. And couldn't hurt to put it on a table to make it easier to visualize. Notice that once again, our table is just like our coordinate. X's always come first and followed by the y on the other side. A line down the middle and a line at the top, just below the x and y statements. And keep in mind, a table is just a recollection of coordinates. You usually put them in order, makes it easier. But sometimes scattered might not be too bad of a deal. So first coordinate, 2, 1, second coordinate, negative 1, 4, and last coordinate, 6 and negative 3. Let's try plotting them. So that means we need a quick graph. Keep in mind, I just have a copy-pasted graph on here, but a one that's a quick sketch by hand with a line, vertical line in the middle, horizontal line in the middle, and some quick jots of what numbers or increments you want in the long of the lines will definitely help. Do remember to plot your points. So plotting our points. There we go. Our first point, 2, 1. And second point, negative 1 and 4. And last point, 6, 3. You can see them, they appear to be in a straight line. So therefore, let's connect the dots to make a line. Notice that we want to add arrows at the end of each side of the line and make it a little bit lengthier so that we can see that they form a line. So this is our plotting.